Hello, everybody. I'm a little slow tonight, so please excuse me on that one. I looked at my thing on here a while ago, and it said I had 11 minutes, and I looked again, it said 46 seconds. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What happened? But saying that, hello to Avid Fisherman, Mike Sampson, my Linda Dobson, hello, my darling, and Miss Linda Peterson. Good to see y'all in here. And let's see. I said, hey, y'all, Alan, what's for supper? I'm going to have a salad. Piggy's already eaten a salad. We had salad last night. It seemed to do us good. And it had lettuce, tomato, cucumber, bacon, some chopped ham and chopped beef, the sandwich meat stuff, some cheese, black olives, pineapple. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I put in there. Mushrooms. Got mushrooms. So we're having a pretty good supper.
I feel like an old cow chewing on its cud over here.
Oh, man. Yes, a full salad. If we're going to eat salad, we're going to eat salad. We had one last night for supper, and I also fixed some chicken nuggets to go with it. Bought me a package of chicken nuggets.
Nugget.
And we wound up eating that whole pack yesterday. We ate some of them for supper. Then I had a little snack later, and then Piggy decided he wanted some, so I fixed him some. There wasn't just a few left, so I just went and fixed the rest of the pack. So we ate that whole pack. Hamburger patties and mac and cheese sounds good. That's what we had the other night for supper. And we've been taking advantage of our week off. I'll put it this way.
Going to bed about 5 or 6 in the morning, getting up 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes. And we will be off until technically April the 4th. April the 5th, we have to get up and take his aunt that day. But I'm just thinking, just go ahead and keep her out that extra day. I mean, what's one day? And they go through the weekend and start back up on Monday. But we'll go with this. It's just the one day there. But yes, it's something else. I have been staying up 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. The other morning I was up like it was yesterday morning. I was up about 9 o'clock. I could not sleep. I don't know what it was. I was hurting. My hands were hurting. I finally got smart and got up and took me some acetaminophen. And after they kicked in, I was able to rest. But it's like my hands hurt from right here and up and through here. And then the back of the hands right in there. It's like I don't have any grip much. Hi, Jethro. Welcome in. Thank you for liking and sharing. But yeah, my hands, I don't know what it is. I went to open a jar of jelly because Piggy was on peanut butter and jelly sandwich last night. Well, this morning, whatever it was, it was sometime between midnight. We went to bed, and I couldn't get the jelly open. So I brought it to Piggy to open it. Piggy couldn't get the jelly open. He had to have that little twisty thing that helps him. That's a little green thing. It's got different sections.
I still almost didn't get it.
Yeah, I told myself, we getting weak, Piggy. Been working in the house till back started hurting, so didn't. I understand, Melinda. I do understand. Starting Monday, Piggy and I, which will probably be during the evening when we have the energy to do it, Piggy and I will be doing some rearranging in the house, in the 2 back bedrooms, or our bedroom and the other bedroom. Thank you, Miss Linda. Yeah, please smash that like button. Move some stuff around so that when or if they get started on this other wall on the basement to do, it won't affect us and what we're doing.
Well, not as bad.
Not as bad. But I don't even know if they're going to do it. I mean, they may not. Either way. But we will have our bedroom changed around. Put me close to the bathroom. I know that. And we'll just see how it works from there. Well, y'all, our trivia tonight is just food trivia. I didn't do a specific trivia. I found a site that had 372 food trivia questions. I thought, well, I'm only going to take 20 of them. So I used everything off that one site. Oh, yeah. What else we had going on? Oh, y'all, Piggy is doing his own thing on Piggy's Piddles now. He set up his live stream for tomorrow. Got a new thumbnail. He's doing his thing with it, his way. So smorgasbord. Hey, we like smorgasbords. But then
don't you know it's always rigged?
Oh yeah, it's always rigged. Even Piggy don't know the questions. Hey Josie, welcome in.
Josie, how are we?
Yeah, Piggy just lucked out last week on the questions because they were fairly easy last week. Until the last part.
Like I said, if I know the answer, they're too easy.
But yeah, so Piggy, we're going to be doing some changing things around. Piggy's, like I said, he's taking over the Piggy's Piddles thing. I still do sit by while he's getting ready to upload everything and do it, but
it's probably going to take me 6 months to a year to get it down. But once I do.
Yeah. And I mean, he does everything. Then if he's not sure about something, he'll ask me about it. And I'll tell him where it's at or how to do it. But he does it. I just point out. So that works because he can put his own spin on it. That's his video. And I tell you, it's giving me more time to rest, but I really need to get more involved in writing out more recipes and working on my Just Desserts cookbook and then just getting busy with it, y'all. I really need to. I really, really do. But I am enjoying all of it. I'm enjoying these days off. The only thing we have to do right now is just check the mail. And that's just, I'm going to collect the mail for her and put it in the bag and give it to her when they get back. She's got some mail that's coming in. She's expecting. It's supposed to be in here on the 19th. I think she said it didn't show up. And that I have to send back in for. It's a payment. But other than that, I'm just waiting on that payment to get here. I told her before she left that I wasn't going to go in the house up there while they were gone, except for that one thing to mail off that payment for. And when it comes in, I'll go in up there and get everything together and mail it off. But until then, Piggy and I, we pull up the driveway. We check the mail. Well, we check the mail to pull up the driveway, turn around, come home because there's no mail. I mean, they have mail, but it's not what I'm looking for.
So it would be funny if it didn't show up till after they got back.
It would be. It really would be. But I mean, I'm hoping for their sake because I know what it is that needs to be paid, and I'm hoping that it gets here by Monday anyway. Kitty cat's over telling Piggy they want to buy to be salad. Say, give me bite, give me bite.
No, they want the meat and cheese and salad dressing. That's what they want.
Yeah, they will lick that dressing off. And Piggy's eating avocado ranch dressing on his salad tonight. I tried the avocado ranch. I put it on some lettuce and with some cheese and stuff, but I got it and it just wasn't all that great to me. I don't know. And then
they should call it something other than avocado ranch because it tastes more like garlic or some other spice along those lines than it does avocado.
Yeah, they got a little bit too much of something and not enough something else on there, I guess is what it is. But that's the way it tends to be sometimes.
Well, it don't taste too bad on the salad once you spread it around. But it's got a definite bite to it.
Got a definite bite, yep. All right, let's see. Put this up here.
I said, yes, the ranch is good.
I bet that would be good. I really do, because I mean that would be like a Mexican style dressing, or yeah, I think that's what it is. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with. Uh, Let me see. They popped something else up here on my screen. On my screen, there we go. I got to pull my questions up. I thought I already had that. They changed around my WPS, which is
Yeah, y'all come in on mine tomorrow. Y'all gonna get a couple of those surprises.
yeah.
See how well, see how observant some of y'all are.
Yeah, the WPS is the word program, or
I
word
got-
processing system.
I got no doubt Linda will catch pretty much every detail.
All right, got my questions up. Let's just see if it lets me go through them, because it's this since they updated, changed this program. It's hard for me to figure out how to use it now, but I got it done, y'all. You just don't like me. Okay, food trivia, March 23rd, 2024. Question number 1. What food is the Scoville scale used to measure spiciness? Or what food is the Scoville scale used to measure spiciness? Is it A, peppers, B, onions, or C, garlic? We'll get us started here, hopefully. And yeah, I didn't even share myself out tonight. I'm doing good. I was actually fixing Piggy's salad for him. And then I come in here and finished up what I was doing and got lost in track of time. Melinda said peppers, A. Miss Linda says ABC. You playing Mama Bear, Christine, Miss Linda? She likes doing that ABC question.
I didn't even notice if you asked a question.
I did, Piggy. Piggy was intent on eating. I said, what food is the Scoville scale used to measure spiciness for? Is it A, peppers, B, onions, or C, garlic? This is it, yippers. So I have an A, an ABC, and an A. And I'm not sure how many is actually in here. I think I know I see 5.
I don't know. We'll be here. We'll be here.
Well, I was going to say, because I know I have Melinda, Joe, and Miss Linda, and I saw Jethro in here. Linda said, okay, so I'm seeing 5 as well. Okay. So I think me and Piggy and the 3 of y'all, that works for me. I don't know where Johnny Pepper is. He watches a lot of channels, and I do know that he's been busy doing a lot of things.
They've been trying to spend a lot of time with family, concentrating on work, and doing this as you can.
Yeah. And y'all are right, y'all. The answer is A, peppers. We use the Scoville scale to test the spiciness or heat on peppers. And I can tolerate a jalapeno pretty good, so whatever that Scoville is on that. And then I have been known to handle a little bit hotter than that when it's mixed in with the other things. Piggy cracks me up too, Jethro.
You guys know all I can say to that then? My job here is done.
Yep. Piggy cracks me up even when we're not doing videos, so. But I can also tell you that honestly, I can crack Piggy up. I really can. And one of these days, we're going to catch it on video. Because I don't tell jokes or like your jokes to crack him up. I just talk like I'm talking to y'all right now, and I'll say something offhand, and it will just crack him up.
The best jokes. are those that come out like that. They kind of like, you're just talking about something in your own voice, straight face, and you make a statement of fact and truth that is hilarious.
Yes, Miss Linda, you have seen Piggy crack up. You really have. And you have cracked him up too.
Oh Lord, yeah, the last time we was on there, for that next to the last time we was on there, boy, we talked about some stuff. She had a big crack and nothing but come out my chair.
Miss Linda is hilarious. If y'all didn't know, Miss Linda has an awesome sense of humor. Amazing lady. She is just so funny. And we are on
She's
to
as sneaky as they come too.
and we are on to question number 2. One of Andy Warhol's most famous artworks is a set of 32 canvases, each bearing an image of a red and white can of soup. From what company? Is it A, Progresso, B, Heinz, or C, Campbell's? Pig and Allie's new channel, bloopers.
We wouldn't be calling it bloopers. We'd be calling it slapstick or something.
Jethro says Campbell's. Melinda said Campbell's.
Or we call it the funny truth.
A lot of times lately, I've just been leaving everything in there. I mean, sometimes depending on how long the video is, I might cut something out that isn't really needed for I've just been sitting rambling on something. But for the majority, though, everything's in the video. Whether it's bloopers or not, you get it in the video.
Yeah.
Okay. Jethro, Melinda, and Linda are all saying Campbell's. I'm just one of these that I don't see no reason, unless it's just an absolute blooper where it has to be cut out, that I could put it somewhere else. Yeah. But I think sometimes the bloopers just left in because it just goes to show we're all human. We all make mistakes. I mean, that's just what it is for me, anyway.
I got one that you got to read. It's from Robert Paul.
Oh no. Okay, and I'll tell you now, y'all are correct. It is C, Campbell's. Okay. Oh Lord. Piggy showed me a meme that a friend of his had posted.
Robert Paul. Linda, he's got a brain that's on par with, if not more exceedingly intelligent than even yours.
That man is truly intelligent. And I can tell you, I will not go up against Piggy. Now, he says Piggy is one of the most intelligent men he's ever met. Piggy's like, huh?
No, he said I am the most intelligent man he has ever met.
And Mr. Robert.
This dude has worked in science alongside top-notch scientists in places like Cambridge and other places. And after a few years being friends on Facebook, he had told me that I was the most intelligent man he'd ever met. You talk about feeling like you've been hit by lightning drive, straight out of nowhere.
He is an extremely intelligent man. And before I got on YouTube, I mean, I would converse back and forth on different things on Facebook. I don't do Facebook much. I mean, I have friends on there and I'm parts of groups on there and things. But for me right now, Facebook is mainly about sharing up my videos or.
Linda, I'll have to screenshot it and send it to you that way because it ain't got a share on it.
But yeah, I just don't do much on the Facebook anymore. I used to converse and do a lot more, but I don't. I have other things I'm doing now, keeping busy. Oh my. But we have met a lot of wonderful people in the time we've been together through Facebook and YouTube and other. We even did the MeWe thing for a while. Um, but we've met. I'm just going to name a few. Paula McKenna, wonderful lady from Australia. Met her through Facebook. Um, we Robert, uh, the Browns, Ken and Gina. Gina passed away, but Piggy is still friends with Ken on Facebook. Mima Kahala, she's a wonderful lady. She calls me Piggy Ma and Pa. And trying to think, like I said, that's just like a handful of them that we've met. There's plenty more. Michael Clark. Hey, Neil. We've met Michael Clardy. He is a truck driver, and we've actually met him in person. Met him on Facebook.
He's a great guy.
He really is. He and his family live in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And he has driven reapers, and then he went flatbed, oversized hauling. I'm not sure if he's driving reapers again or not, but he changes
Last I knew, he was driving flatbed stuff and equipment. Stuff. Last I knew.
Yeah. I saw this morning that he was on I-59 in Alabama, so like I said, I have no idea what trucks he drives anymore. I just keep up with the fact that he takes pictures and shares them. And through YouTube, we've met Neil and Beth. In person, we've met Ginger and Joe and Tiffany and James. Mm-hmm. And, we've met so many people just through YouTube, but those are the ones we've met in person. There are a lot of people that we've met through YouTube that I would love to meet in person. I would love to meet Miss Joy and Mr. Scott. I would love to meet Miss Linda in person. Though technically, even though it's not in person, I have met her face to face through FaceTime. Yeah. And Miss Susie Jacobson, we've met her through FaceTime. Love her. She's a great lady. And just so many. And I'm not trying to snub anybody or slide anybody by not naming you off. It's just that
we have been fortunate to have been blessed to meet some great people as God has allowed for it to happen.
Yeah. And being friends on YouTube and Facebook has really helped in the fact that I've got to know a little bit more about others and keeping track of them and everything. And I am thankful for everybody that we have met, friends we have made, because to me, y'all are all more like family than friends. I actually consider y'all family closer than friends, closer than some of my blood relatives, because we can talk to y'all, whereas the others, you just don't have that connection much.
As soon as this thing decides to let me see my messenger icon, I'll pull it up and send it to you, because it ain't showing me my little light strike thing from my messenger up there.
It don't like Piggy. All right, y'all, we're on to number 3. Of course, again, like I said, number 2 was, of course, Campbell's soup. Andy Warhol. Those are some of the most famous paintings I've ever seen, the Andy Warhol soup cans. Which Andy Warhol did a lot of things on painting that was way out there. Question number 3. Outside of its home city, the St. Louis Bread Company is more popularly known as what chain restaurant? Now I'll read that again. Outside of its home city, the St. Louis Bread Company is more popularly known as what chain restaurant? Is it A, Subway, B, Panera, or C, Applebee's?
I ain't got a clue.
Linda giggles, I think, all the time. And yes, girls just do want to have fun. Except for me, I just want to sleep.
Well, that's fun for you.
Oh, yes, it is. I love sleeping. I like sleeping and I like cooking. I love to read, but with my eyesight the way it is right now, I've been having problems reading. Jethro says B. Are you on the outside? Go to the door.
Go to the door, I'll get you.
Looks like Stubby wants out. Say, hey, Kickapoo. There's Miss LaDonna.
Kickapoo.
And she said Panera. Neil says Panera B. And Miss LaDonna is another one I would love to meet in person, y'all. She's a great lady. She really is. Yep, we have FaceTime with Miss LaDonna. Okay, the question, Linda, she answered the question. She said Panera. Treasure Hunter Neil throwing some kitty cats Miss LaDonna's way. And the emojis, kitty cat emojis for LaDonna for the traffic cat. Yeah. What? Treasure Hunter Neil was saying crafty cat and put some kitty cats in a high and away better. Yeah. Yeah. Piggy can't see the thing. Yeah, he's already door it on dog to come in. Oh my. And yes, y'all are all correct. The answer to that it is B, Panera. I did not know that Panera Bread was the St. Louis Bread Company, but it is. The only thing I know about Panera Bread, I've never ate one, is the fact that the soup that they serve at Panera Bread is the exact same soup that is served at Subway. That's the only thing I know about it. And I know that because I work at Subway, and I know that.
Okay, Linda, you asked for it. Here it comes.
Piggy sending that to you, Miss Linda. Yes, Neil, y'all have. Miss LaDonna is a great lady. She really is. All right, we are on to question number 4. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. What food is Humpty Dumpty associated with? Is it A, crackers, B, pies, or C, eggs?
Oh, no, that's just too easy.
Miss Linda said, I saw that, Piggy. Linda said eggs. Jethro said egg. C. Okay. Questions or answer C. Melinda says C. Eggs.
Yeah, that's too easy. Everybody knows it's toast.
Because you're gonna make me blush, Alan. Well, Miss LaDonna, when you're speaking the truth about people, you know, sometimes that happens. And I'm hoping by now y'all know that when it comes to me and Piggy, we ain't gonna be telling no tales. When we say it, it's the truth. It's how we feel.
The humble and honest when spoken highly of by others will get that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one thing you can guarantee about us is that we are going to tell the truth on it. And yes, y'all, the answer is C, egg. And y'all, I'm going to make a pit stop real quick, so let me do this. I will be right back. Piggy's going to keep y'all entertained. Keep them entertained, Piggy.
Y'all gonna have to decide whether or not she likes y'all or not. Leaving y'all at the mercy of the piggy. Oh, backtrack hooligans. Howdy, howdy, how are you? Welcome in. Uh, yeah, kid food. The humble and honest, they gonna get embarrassed when others speak highly of them. Yes, I am. I'm talking to you. Well, kid food, if you ever get to Chattanooga, we would gladly meet up with you. It would be an honor to get to meet you. Let's see. Mama Bear Christine, how are you, darling? Now, how are we gonna do that, backtrack? Or you tell her to kick food, tell her come meet you, or you go meet her. However that might work out. I know there's a lot of folks getting ready to go to that 10 killer thing out there. Sometime I think early April. Well, I'm talking to all of you.
He talks to everybody. I made it back, y'all. Ah.
Oh, okay, on the darling. No, backtrack. No.
Hi, Backtrack. Welcome in. Mom, Bear Christine. Howdy, my dear. Linda's been playing you tonight with the ABC answers.
You know, the piggy may be funny, but the piggy ain't funny.
Melinda said, I keep getting interrupted. What happened? Oh, I had to pay the parking meter, Melinda. I don't know what else is going on. Yep, there I am. Yeah, I had to make a little jaunt to the little girl's room to pay the parking meter.
No, Mama Bear, I can't say that I have. I don't get into the news.
No,
I hear about it from the lane.
If you're talking about the attack by the Muslims on Moscow, yeah, I heard about it. That's all I heard was that there was an attack by some Muslims in Moscow. But I can tell you right now that ain't gonna sit
That
too
ain't
well.
good because Putin don't play.
But, he don't play that. Which that's as far as I'll get into any of that because I just don't do it. All right. Yeah, everything turned out okay, Melinda. Okay. We are on to let's see. Egg was the answer to number 4, which is the Humpty Dumpty question.
Melinda with her, it ain't got a choice but turn out okay.
And we are on to question number 5. Nori is found on many types of sushi. What is the English word for nori? Is it A, seaweed, B, fish, or C, rice? So again, nori is found on many types of sushi. What is the English word for nori? Is it A, seaweed, B, fish, or C, rice?
I think I know even that one. Surprise, surprise. Shocked even me.
Well, okay, yeah, I literally just heard about it. Yeah, I heard about it this morning sometime when I was scrolling through looking at different things. That was the only reason I knew about what you were talking about. Miss Melinda said A. Linda said A. Mama Bear says A. Backtrack said A. Y'all doing good tonight. And the answer is A. Nori in English is not a seaweed. And it is a specific type of seaweed. Actually, it is, it says it's a red fungus like seaweed. It's got a peculiar name. But I like nori. I like it in hot and sour soup. I like it wrapped around rice and other ingredients for sushi. I haven't had sashimi, but if they put it on that, I'd probably eat it there too.
Probably would.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause I love sushi. That's what I don't get. Everybody always puts sushi down because of raw fish. Sushi may contain raw fish on some of them, but sushi means sweet rice. Sushi gets its name from the rice and not from the fish or any other thing that's associated with it. Now, sashimi, on the other hand, is the raw fish product.
Look at sushi in English is bait. But that's what she just talking about. But sushi is actually just sweet rice.
Yeah, sushi means sweet rice. Sashimi is the one that means the raw fish. Because you can get sushi and it will have the cooked fish, cooked crab, shrimp, whatever. But when you order sashimi, you get the raw fish, raw shrimp, and all that with it instead. And when I say raw, I don't mean technically raw because I think they do treat it with like a lemon or a lime juice, a little acidic, make it more like a ceviche.
So it is cooked a little bit.
It's cooked with like the lemon, the acid from the lemon. Yeah.
Now, remember you telling me that lemon will cook it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of the acid.
Now there are some true sashimi restaurants and true sushi restaurants, and that's all they serve is sashimi and sushi that you can get the raw fish. I have eaten the raw fish, so I'm not say I won't.
All right, backtrack. You go get some grub.
All right, yeah, that's definitely. Just don't call me anything you want to call me. Just don't call me late for supper.
That's it.
Just I don't like sushi or seafood. Now you can get nothing but it's like a vegetarian, even technically I guess it would be considered vegan sushi. The California roll, you can get it without meat. It's just got the vegetables and avocados and things like that wrapped up in the rice and the seaweed, and they're really good. Yeah, that's why I love sushi. But sushi don't like me because I ate too much of it. Right, Miss Linda. Just know the place you get the fish from when you're eating raw fish. That is very good advice on that. Okay, and nori is of course seaweed, which was A. And Piggy had never eaten it, I don't think, until he got with me. And now he will eat sushi, and he will eat tofu, and he will eat nori, and so because when we go out to eat, if we're sharing a plate, I order.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nori, seaweed. Now I'm a sea cow.
You're a sea piggy. We're on to question number 6, y'all. I got a 7-quart air fryer for 50. Hey, wow. That's a great deal right there.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's a really good deal. Question number 6. Dramatically different from today's sweet fruit associated with summertime, what large fruit was cultivated for hundreds of years simply for hydration purposes rather than food? Read it again. Dramatically different from today's sweet fruit associated with summertime, what large fruit was cultivated for hundreds of years simply for hydration purposes rather than food? Is it A, honeydew, B, watermelon, or C, cantaloupe?
I don't know that one. But let me say coconut.
Well, coconuts weren't necessarily cultivated. They were taken from trees, and the liquid inside a coconut is probably some of the most sterile liquid you're ever going to find. Buck says watermelon. Linda said, oopsies. Linda said watermelon. Jethro says watermelon. Mama Bear says, read again, please. Okay. Dramatically different from today's sweet fruit associated with summertime, what large fruit was cultivated for hundreds of years simply for hydration purposes rather than food? Is it honeydew, watermelon, or cantaloupe? Melinda said watermelon. Kickapoo says watermelon. Other than the coconut, we're getting all watermelon so far. I like all three of them myself.
I'm gonna go on them and say honeydew or no cantaloupe.
That's okay, Miss Melinda. I do that. Taking the dog out. I understand this, Mama Bear. The watermelons and coconut can go into booze, but you have to drink before it gets to be. There's a lot of things that'll do that to you, Miss Linda. Believe me, I know. And everybody that said watermelon is correct. It is watermelon. Watermelon was cultivated for hydration purposes for hundreds of years. Because watermelons are like what, 98, 99% water or liquid? Or at least 90%.
Well, the human body is 90% water. I don't see nobody drinking on us.
Well, that's fine too. But watermelon is the answer. And like I said, my favorite of the three is cantaloupe. But I like watermelon and honeydew as well. But watermelon is the answer. And Piggy knows my favorite is cantaloupe because that's what we usually buy. That's right, it will, Jethro. That's why I don't eat Taco Bell. Allergic to coconut. Oh, yeah, I definitely feel for you because I know how Piggy is with the chocolate.
Oh, there's Davy is watermelon. Well, I don't blame her. It's good stuff.
My mother loved watermelon. When she was alive, we would buy watermelon, and I would cut it in half, and I would probably eat about maybe a third of one half, and she would sit and she'd eat the whole half of one, and then she would finish the rest of mine later that day or the next day. My mom loved watermelon. She was obsessed with it. Watermelon and tomatoes. You get tomatoes out of the garden. My mom, oh my gosh. I've told the story, I think, before, but it bears repeating. Where we lived in Mentone, our landlord, he had a little garden out behind the trailer we lived in. And he said, get whatever you want out of there. He said, otherwise it'll probably go to rot. So just, and there was tomatoes and I think some squash and a few other things out there, but mostly it was the little grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, whatever you call them, and just the small tomatoes about like they're there, if you can see that. Not any great big tomatoes. Well, I went out there and those vines were overrunning, and I went ahead and cleared the vines because I knew there were a lot of blooms still on there. And I took them in and I rinsed them off and said, and Mama told me, she said, hand me tomato. I said, all right, so how many do you want? She said, just hand me that little colander you got them in over there. I said, Mama, that's a lot of tomatoes. I know, just hand me that colander. Hand me the salt. Yes, ma'am. 3 hours later, there were no tomatoes in that colander. She ate them all. She loved tomatoes. And I wasn't going to tell her she couldn't have them because I had already been told that, anytime she went in the hospital could be her last time. Never knew how long she had left because of the seriousness of her COPD and other health conditions that she had. So I let her within reason, have what she wanted. Kickers and ate watermelon like your mom. Yeah, Mom would. She didn't even have to have salt. Sometimes she'd put salt on her watermelon, sometimes she wouldn't. But usually she'd just sit there with a spoon and dig in and eat that thing.
I'll eat watermelon either way. Also, salt, no salt, watermelon.
Oh, Melinda, yes. My mom's uncle was born on the 4th. And They always celebrated with watermelon as well when they were younger. Uncle Bud, Aunt Dumay's husband.
Yeah.
Uncle Bud was my granny's brother. He was the oldest. It was my Uncle Bud. No, it was Aunt Vera, Uncle Bud, Granny, and then Uncle Johnny. Or it might have been Uncle Bud, then Aunt Vera. I just know that my granny was younger than her brother, the one brother and one sister, and older than the other brother. That's all I remember. But yeah, I love watermelon. Yeah, I love cantaloupe. I don't buy a lot of it because, like a lot of other things we were talking about, eat too much of it, it can keep you busy.
Oh yeah.
Number 7, y'all. What popular condiment would you use as a base for a remoulade or a tartar sauce? Is it A, mayonnaise, B, ketchup, or C, mustard? So, what popular condiment would you use as a base for a remoulade or a tartar sauce? Is it A, mayonnaise, B, ketchup, or C, mustard? Miss Melinda said A, but William said A. Miss Linda said mayo. Oh, Neil, that's got to be a great thing. Not been allergic to any foods.
Rub it in, why don't
Kiki Face says mayo. Jethro said A. Yeah, I don't know that I'm allergic to any foods per se. I know I'm allergic to latex and I'm allergic to penicillin. But other than that, I'm not really sure if I'm allergic to any foods. Well, other than being lactose intolerant, I don't think that's considered being allergic to the food. It's just not being able to eat it because it upsets your stomach. I can drink milk, I can eat ice cream, I can eat things, but they make me run to the bathroom. And I prefer not to do that.
He goes enough as it is.
Yes. And Neil said A. And for everybody that knows what a remoulade and a tartar sauce are, y'all know that A is the correct answer.
I know what tartar sauce is. I don't know whatever that.
You remember the moo sauce that I made for Mr. Troy's?
Yeah.
That's very close to a remoulade.
Okay.
Very close. I mean, it's along the same principles. A remoulade is just a little bit different in that sometimes you will find capers or cornichons or gherkins or something like that chopped up real fine in a remoulade.
Okay.
Yes, please do. Hit that thumbs up. We like that. Share us out if you want to. Well, Jethro, that just means that you haven't run across anything that has made you really sick or deathly ill or broke you out in hives. Now, I have a cousin that when she was little, 6 months after she was born, she went up in the hospital. She had all but 24 inches of her intestines taken out because she had some problems. And as she got older, there were certain foods that she could not eat, and she had to take vitamin supplements and everything. She couldn't eat strawberries; they would break her out. And now, as an adult, she can eat strawberries, but as a kid, she couldn't because her body had to learn how to process them since having all of that taken out. But if you were allergic to it, you would know because there would be something that happened as a reaction to something you ate.
Yeah, that was me chocolate.
Yeah.
24 hours. Within 24 hours after consuming it, I fall on the floor dead.
Yeah, close your throat and have to go to the hospital for a shot. Yeah. Which a nut allergy is probably the number one allergy out there. Well, no, I think they said milk allergy was the number one and then nut after that. I had to get cornstarch baby powder because I was breaking it. I don't even use baby powder or regular powders. If I need to use powders or anything, I just use cornstarch. I learned that trick when I was going through radiation treatment. Um, if you are having real bad rashes or breaking out, or if you're going through chemo or anything, or radiation, anything that would cause skin problems, use cornstarch. And that's the only thing that saved my skin on my stomach when I had my uh, radiation treatments after my surgery and everything. They told me to use cornstarch, pat it on before, after my treatment. I couldn't have anything on my stomach at all when I had my treatment. But when I got home, I put the cornstarch on, and I did not have any breaking, blistering, or anything on my skin until my very last radiation treatment. And it was very light. And they said that's usually what people wind up with on their first day. And I told them, well, I did what y'all told me to do. Y'all said to put some cornstarch on it, and then make sure everything was washed off before I come in to see y'all in the mornings. And they said, yes, ma'am, that's what we told you. And right, Miss Linda, it is the best to use. Linda Petty said, gluten free. I turned white as a ghost in a restaurant for a long time. I understand. Yeah, I truly understand that because with the diabetes and everything, if I eat certain foods as a diabetic, knowing that my sugar, if my sugar is low and I eat something that lowers it even more, I get really bad. If I have eaten something and my sugar is high, I will turn into a ghost and nearly pass out. Avid, welcome in. PSP Odyssey. Hey, Paul.
Avid PSP.
Good to see y'all in here. Trivia tonight is basically just general food trivia. I found a site that had quite a few questions, and I didn't feel like separating them all out, so we're just doing a little bit of everything. And we are on number 8. What is the only fruit with the seeds on the outside? Again, what is the only fruit with the seeds on the outside? Is it A, blackberry, B, raspberry, or C, strawberry?
It's a favorite of mine.
That says a lot without saying a lot because you like all 3 of them. Miss Melinda said strawberry.
Yeah,
Drifter said
I
C.
like all 3 of them, but the one is a favorite of mine.
Yep. Miss Linda said C. Kickapoo said strawberry. Abby said strawberries. I think people know you, Piggy.
I think they do.
And y'all, it is C, strawberries. Strawberry seeds are on the outside of the fruit. Blackberry seeds, raspberry seeds, banana seeds, all that are on the inside of the fruit. Yeah. So we have got it. It is C, strawberry. And on to number 9.
Version number 9.
Is it really?
I guess. That's what the song said.
Yep. Oh, before I started out, we was talking about strawberries. Did y'all see that cake at Miss Joy made? Oh man, y'all. That looked good. Strawberry cake mix. 1 cup of pureed strawberries and a 12-ounce can of 7-Up. Mix it all together and bake in the oven. That looked good. It's simple. I like it. Easy, simple recipes.
Simple, quick, easy.
Yeah. Hey, and I got confirmation from her too, y'all. She said on her video that I was right. That for brownies you use cocoa, for blondies you use brown sugar, and otherwise it's a bar. I was right. It was a strawberry bar and not a strawberry brownie because there wasn't no cocoa.
Banana boo, baby.
That's it. I was told I was right on that one. Oh man. Miss Linda said, we know our fruit.
Abby said Big gonna be turned inside out on his smoker.
Paul says, love some blackberry anything. Miss Melinda said, Linda, because we're all fruitcakes. I love that. I'm a fruitcake nut. Yeah, I'll admit it. Listen, real about that is something. Yeah, that shocked me that was so simple to make that cake.
That sounds good. Because we're all fruitcakes.
Mm-hmm. Look at everybody makes blackberry. Oh, blackberry ice cream does sound good.
Yeah, you got black raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that just.
Oh, black raspberry. Okay, yeah, use blackberries and raspberries together. That would be good. But on to number 9. What food of the 3 bears did Goldilocks eat? A, oatmeal, B, porridge, or C, raisin bran?
Oh, no, that's too easy, but we all know that one.
Well,
I don't know that one. Something wrong.
Calls it porridge. Jethro says B. Melinda said B. Linda said, oh, the fun we could have tonight. Yeah.
All right, Linda. Reel it in.
Linda said B. Oh, man. We have to throw some easy ones in with them. I mean,
Hey, well, talking about you not.
I know.
Her know it.
I know. Miss Linda said B. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, and Miss Linda, I know Piggy told you, but I did receive a box in the mail. I haven't done my mail call on that yet.
But she will.
Mm-hmm. Buck says the one with the date drug in it because she fell asleep. Yes, ma'am, I will, Miss Mama Bear. I will send you what they told me. I mean, it simply what the technicians there told me about it, and I will tell you. And the answer, of course, to what food of the 3 bears did Goldilocks eat? Was it oatmeal, porridge, or raisin bran? It is B, porridge. This porridge is too hot. This porridge is too cold. This porridge is just right. And she ate it all. Greedy little miss. She shouldn't have been in nobody's home. You know that? She was breaking them in her. Hey, Nancy, our treasured home. Welcome in.
Nancy.
Yeah, I learned a lot of things from them about things like the cornstarch and stuff when I was going through my cancer, Mama Bear. It was really interesting. And like I said, even today, because I do have a slight apron, I get a little bit galled underneath my stomach. I will use the cornstarch, and it helps dry everything up. It's just amazing what cornstarch will do for you. Linda says she ate it all. I know she ate it. I giggle. She was.
She was a delinquent.
She was. She needed her baby beat. Her mom and daddy need to make her mine. Yes, she did sleep in Baby Bear's bed. After complaining about Mama Bear and Papa Bear's bed. This bed's too hard. This bed's too soft. This bed's just right. Girlfriend, I got news for you. You break into somebody's house, you eat the food, you lay on their bed, you take what you get.
Right.
Don't be complaining all the time.
She was a spoiled brat delinquent.
Mm-hmm. And entitled spoiled brat delinquent.
Right.
Yeah, you can tell I was really a fan of Goldilocks, wasn't I? And like I said, it was the answer to that question though was B, porridge. She ate Baby Bear's porridge.
Poor little bear.
I'm saying. Question number 10. If you take a cabbage, cut it finely, and ferment it, The output is typically what German side dish? Okay, read that one more time. If you take a cabbage, cut it finely, and ferment it, the output is typically what German side dish? Is it A, coleslaw, B, borscht, or C, kraut?
I know this one. Sauerkraut, then said kraut, Jethro said C, Mama Bear said C. Melinda said C, sauerkraut.
Jethro said she also sat in Baby Bear's chair. Yeah, she was a squatter. She took everything, and then got scared and ran away when they got home and caught her. Paul says it's good if it's top shelf, but I know a better way to cook cabbage. Oh, I like if I'm just cooking cabbage, I'll cook it with some bacon and bacon grease. Sometimes I might add a little bit of shredded carrots to it or something like that. But usually just bacon and cabbage. I love that. But if I'm making kraut, or eating kraut, I love kraut. I just like it has something to do with the fermentation of it that the probiotics in it help your stomach.
Well, you don't take it as far as the Koreans do and make kimchi out of it. We all right.
I'll tell you, growing up, there were two people I knew growing up that could make amazing homemade kraut, and that was my grandmother and my Aunt Ruthie. And I can make a decent kraut, but it ain't nothing compared to what my Aunt Ruthie's was. Oh man. Linda said, yeah, I'd rather have fried cabbage, don't need probiotics. I actually need the probiotics for my stomach on occasion, so knowing that I can get it from the kraut, I'm going to stock up on some kraut because I like the kraut juice. I like the kraut. I'm weird. I admit it, y'all. I'm weird.
You ain't weird. You just know what you like.
And that answer, of course, is kraut. Rambling with the Browns. Hello, Mr. Scott. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy.
Rambling with the Browns.
I should say the other Mr. Scott.
Scott number 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's funny because the options I gave y'all, only 2 of them actually were cabbage. I don't know if y'all
friend from up north, eh?
Huh?
Our friend from up north, eh?
Yeah. Troy, Real and Virtual Outdoors. Howdy, howdy, Mr. Troy.
Troy, my boy.
But yeah, when I gave y'all those answers, I didn't know if y'all would catch on that only 2 of those were actually cabbage. That's the coleslaw and the kraut. I don't know if y'all, some of you probably know what borscht is. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know what borscht is. I would love to try some borscht, to be honest. I like beets. Borscht is beet soup. I hope y'all know that. I fix me some
borscht is.
Borscht is beet soup, yeah. Yep, I think it's like pureed beets made into a creamy soup. Piggy will eat beets. He's not a big fan of beets.
No.
Like the other night when I fixed beets for supper, I eat them all.
Yep.
And we are on question number 11. What is the typical cheese that is part of a caprese salad? Is it A, mozzarella, B, parmesan, or C, fontina?
No idea.
So again, what is the typical cheese that is part of a caprese salad?
I'll eat them on occasion. I'm just not big on them.
Yeah, he will eat them. Don't get me wrong. It's just that if he has other options, he won't. Let's see. Paul said mozzarella. Melinda said B. which is Parmesan. Ms. Linda said ABC. Neil said B, which again is Parmesan.
Rapping with the Bronx, I know I probably butchered that to no end a while ago, but you know,
It's Rambling with the Brooms. And y'all, again, I gotta show y'all this again. This is, y'all know what this is. This is volume 2. Got it in the mail. Now I've got my everything safe. Looks like kitty cat's been getting helped. And I had this back here for the kid. Nobody can help me. But that's okay. Put that back there.
you know they're gonna get into everything.
Treasure to be. The answers are in the order. A was mozzarella, B is Parmesan, and C is Fontina.
What is Maz?
Mozzarella.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Maz. Okay. No, B is Parmesan, A is mozzarella. So I think Melinda's saying mozzarella for her answer instead. Buck says Febreze salad. Thought it was one that would take away smells like that loud. I don't know about the salad, but I know the Febreze does. That stuff's good. And for a caprese salad, the typical cheese used on a caprese salad is A, mozzarella cheese. I would have got that wrong. I thought it would have been Parmesan as well, because Parmesan goes on everything, to be honest. But it is mozzarella. And it is 8:06. We have, looks like 11 people in here. I am going to do my membership gifting. I have 5 left to give away. I gave away 5 last week, give away 5 this week. So I'm going to give them away. I don't know who's going to get them. We will see who YouTube decides. Beth Cornett was gifted Jefferson Einstein, Carlene Vasseur, Canadian Family Life, and all that fluffing stuff. So those are the 5 gifted memberships for this week, this month. And we will supposedly, I guess, get 10 next month. And in April, we'll do this again. Because, again, I gave away 5 last week, 5 this week. So, I know I haven't seen any of them in the live stream tonight, but we will let them know. Actually, I need to write that down so I can let everybody know. And welcome them in. Okay, we had Beth. We had Jefferson. And Carlene. Canadian Family Life. Yeah, it takes me time to write stuff down. And all that fluffing stuff. And I guarantee, you know how they talk about if you really want to confuse the kids of today, writing cursive? Well, I probably could, because mine's getting more and more like chicken scratch instead of cursive.
Mine don't really like chicken scratch. I confuse folks that does know how to write cursive.
Yeah. At one time, when Piggy was doing his notes and stuff for his Bible study, I would type them out for him. And I would be reading, I go,
every time I turn around, what's this right here?
yeah. First of all, he wrote in red ink. For some reason he liked those red pens. So he'd write in red ink. And with the chicken scratch, you're doing your best. I mean, and believe me, I have been able to decipher chicken scratch since I was in school because my best friend in school, you'd have swore she would have been a doctor growing up because, I mean, just chicken scratch. And I could decipher her writing. And, but yeah, I'd literally have to ask Piggy, and he would read it. And it'd take him a minute. He'd have to go back to read the whole paragraph or the beginning of the sentence to find out what it was talking about to know what he wrote. So he can't say it was just on me.
I write like it was said about best password. The best password by a very intelligent man said that best password is one that you don't write down and you can't remember.
That's what's wrong with our. Well, I wrote it down. I just don't remember it. Don't know where it's at. The administrator password on the big computer we got over there.
That's all right. We fixed it.
Fix that up.
Fix that up with something else.
Yep. All right. We are on to number 12. Typically only known by his title and last name, what famous cereal mascot technically has Horatio Magellan as his first and middle name? Is it A, Count Chocula, B, Captain Crunch, or C, Frosted Flakes?
I'm going to say the captain.
Which Frosted Flakes is Tony the Tiger, but either way. Jefferson, I didn't tell you. Yeah, Jefferson, I don't know that he's in here. I know he won one of the memberships.
Stampede.
Yep, there's Stampede. Okay, I'm having to get caught up. Okay, Paul said Captain Crunch. Jethro said B, Captain Crunch. Linda said Captain Crunch. Mama Bear says Captain C. Treasure Hunter says B. Y'all doing good. Because the answer is B, Captain Crunch. His name is Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch. And I was seeing something when I looked at.
You know, it gave it away for me, don't you?
What's that?
Magellan.
Magellan, yeah.
Goes along with the dream.
Yeah. I was looking at, and Piggy, I told him about this last night when I was working on this. When I was looking up the information about Captain Crunch, found out that originally Captain Crunch used to be sugar corn pops years ago. That's how it originally started, was with sugar corn pops. And then when I went back to try to find that information again, I couldn't find it. But it was there, and then it wasn't there. It's like, all right, we having some kind of thing going on. They lied to me. Oh, Captain in the sure it was good as chicken finger breading. That's, Tony Tiger isn't a captain. He's just a tiger. Yep. Well, Count Chocula isn't a captain either. He's a count. But I still like Tony the Tiger because I like Frosted Flakes. Well, I like the generic Frosted Flakes.
Which is the original recipe.
Pretty much. On to number 13. What?
Nowadays, they should call cereals. So this is sugar A, this is sugar B, this is sugar C, this is sugar D.
This is sugar, this is more sugar, this is the most sugar. Yeah. All right, number 13. What British chocolate company produces cream-filled eggs known for simulating the texture and appearance of a soft-boiled chicken egg? Is it A, Nestle, B, Divine, or C, Cadbury?
I know this one.
False, Cadbury.
I had the little bunny running around going,
Melinda said C. Jethro says C. Linda said C. Mama Bear says C. Paul says Cadbury.
everybody knows their chocolate.
Yeah, everybody knows well, most people know their chocolate. I'll put that way, but everybody tonight knows their chocolate because, of course, the British chocolate company that produces those little soft boiled chicken eggs looking things.
Them things is some of the best chocolate out there.
What, Cadbury's?
Yeah.
Cadbury chocolate is good. I actually prefer Ghirardelli chocolates over Cadbury, but that's just me.
I said most.
Yeah, but it is Cadbury. Paul says, I was close. I like my eggs with a steak. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with having your eggs with a steak or with some pork, because I like ham and bacon with mine as well. Beck says, Boyer makes a good one too. I'll be honest with you. I have found that some of the chocolate, like the Ghirardelli, the Cadburys, the Divines. There's another one out there. I can't think of the name of it, but it is a German chocolate, and they made what they call ice. They're called ice cubes, and this was from years ago, and I'm talking before 2000 for me, because I worked at this. I worked at a convenience store from 1993 to the year 2002. But I bought some, or ordered some chocolate. 1 inch by 1 inch cubes, wrapped. It's called ice cubes, and it's put out by a German chocolate manufacturer. And you talking about good chocolate? Oh my gosh! Oh, but Piggy'd be dead. We couldn't do that. Warriors plant is only a block.
That's the fumes off of that being so close. And we got M&M Mars up here in the city, not far from us. I can't go up there no more.
Yeah, he would get sick driving through there, so we can't even go up through there.
Sick my foot, she'd have to pull off quick, let you take over.
Mm-hmm.
While you rush to get us out of the area.
Yeah, I mean it's so inundated with the chocolate smell up there, and as much as I love my chocolate candy,
Hershey, Pennsylvania, I would not be able to go there at all.
No. But yeah, I love my M&Ms, and usually that's gotten to be about the only chocolate I try to buy anymore is the M&Ms. But
around here, might as well put me in a gas tank.
Definitely. It took me 3 weeks to finish those Whoppers over here, and I didn't think I was going to get those things finished. But now I probably won't buy anything but my M&Ms, because I like making peanut M&Ms. Make sure we got everything going here. Okay. And we are on to number 14. Introduced in 1962, Sonny the Cuckoo Bird is the mascot for what chocolatey General Mills cereal brand?
Oh, Lord, I know this one too.
Is it A, Cocoa Pebbles, B, Crave, or C, Cocoa Puffs?
I know y'all know this one because I know it.
So again, and I didn't realize he was introduced. That's how long he'd been around, but introduced in 1962. Sonny the Cuckoo Bird is the mascot for what chocolatey General Mills cereal brand? Is it A, Cocoa Pebbles, B, Crave, or C, Cocoa Puffs?
I said Cocoa Puffs, and I said A, guess I said C.
Oh, yeah. Neil said C. I actually like Cocoa Pebbles, and I like Cocoa Puffs.
They were chocolate. So, of course, I love them.
But then remember, Wisp and Quake. I've heard the name, but I don't remember the cereal. Linda said C, Puffs. I was born in 62. How should I know? Mama Bear said C.
I did too until I couldn't have no more.
Well, y'all, Sonny the Cuckoo Bird is the mascot for C, Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yep, he's Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I don't have a question about him, but does anybody know what Toucan Sam is the mascot for? I bet Piggy does. Have y'all noticed there's a theme here? Piggy knows the mascots for the cereal.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Jethro said Fruit Loops. Jethro, Fruity Pebbles are the Flintstones. Yep. Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles are the Flintstones.
I was going to say a while ago that I had the Yabba Dabba Doo go with it.
Yeah. Yep. Y'all know Fruit Loops is Sam, Toucan Sam. Like I said, that wasn't a question I had on here. I just wanted to everybody knew. That just goes to show that we all of a generation that we know our little mascots off our cereal. Number 15. What nut is typically a key ingredient in a Waldorf salad? Is it A, walnut, B, pecan, or C, cashew? So what nut is typically a key ingredient in a Waldorf salad? A, walnut, B, pecan, or C, cashew? And I can tell you Piggy wouldn't care because he likes all three.
I'll say pecans. Pecans!
Yes, we are vintage. And yes, Miss Linda, Piggy loves his cereal.
Although I don't hardly ever eat it anymore because that's an automatic 10 to 20 pounds as soon as I get a box.
Mm-hmm. Paul said pecans. Linda says walnut. Jethro said B. Buck said A. It's in the name. Mama Bear said W nut. Depends on if you're from Texas, but walnuts. Oh my. So Jethro said pecan. Paul said pecan. Linda said walnut. Buck said walnut. Mama Bear says walnut. Melinda says walnut. Well, y'all, according to where I got the question from, it is a walnut. It is the nut typically used in Waldorf salad, though you can use pecans and you can use almonds or other nuts if you so choose. It's whatever you want to eat. Neil said it was walnuts. Okay. So yeah, the answer is A, walnuts. Oh man. Yeah, my piggy loves me. I don't know if y'all can see that. He gives me these. Yeah. I was making sure you can see that. It was showing up red. I'm like, it's brown on here. But that's the root beer suckers. He will give those to me when he comes across them.
I can't have them no house.
So I tend to, if I find the cream soda or which he can have the cream soda ones, but the root beer or stuff like that, I usually take. I think somebody's wanting out, Piggy.
Yeah, I hear.
I thought it was Tank.
It is Tank.
That's a him, not a her.
Tank's a him.
On question number 16, y'all, we're getting closer to that 20 mark, aren't we? Number 16, what alcoholic spirit is found in all three of these cocktails? A gimlet, aviation, and a Tom Collins.
I've heard of Tom Collins. I ain't heard of the other.
So what alcoholic spirit is found in all three of these cocktails? Gimlet, aviation, and Tom Collins. I've never heard of aviation. I've heard of gimlets and Tom Collins. So is it A, rum, B, gin, or C, vodka?
Paul says vodka. Melinda says gin. Mama Bear's ABC.
Buck says he likes the root barrels. Oh, I do too. Oh man, that's good candy. Linda's going vodka. Jethro says vodka.
Yes, if my buffer signal keep putting me behind.
Nancy says C, which is vodka.
Ain't it amazing how all this great technology is supposed to make everything better and faster? It ain't working.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it. I got a grape.
He got a grape sucker. He likes the grape suckers. It's not a grape crayon, mind you, but yes, it's a sucker.
It'll do.
It'll do. All right. One more time on the question. What alcoholic spirit is found in all three of these cocktails? A Gimlet, Aviation, and a Tom Collins? Is it A, rum, B, gin, or C, vodka? And I'm just going to say this before I give y'all the answer. It's your drink. You can put what you want to in it. Call it what you want to call it. I don't care. But according to the trivia, the answer is B, gin. And I do know that Gimlets are made with gin and that Tom Collins are made with gin. But again, like I said, you can put whatever you want to in it. If y'all like vodka in it, go for it. But so far, it looks like Melinda and Mama Bear with the EDC question or answer got the gin part of it right. I should have known that. If I had my choice, it would be vodka anyway. Because between vodka, gin, and rum, I will drink vodka and rum. I'm not big on gin. But that's what it said. The answer was is gin.
And gin will make you go 10, and I ain't going there.
Linda said, I don't drink. I don't very often, Miss Linda. If I drink a drink, I will be honest with y'all. I do have some rum. I got about that, maybe that much rum in my bottle in there. I don't know if I can say, yeah, about that much.
Somebody told me once drinking gin was like drinking fine salt.
Yeah, but I've got about that much rum in there, and I've got some pina colada mix in the refrigerator. And occasionally, and when I say occasionally, I mean it's probably been 3 or 4 months since I've drank one, I will make me a pina colada. But
and folks, it don't take but one.
One's all it takes. I am a cheap drunk. You can buy me a drink, and I will be. I mean, yeah. I can buy one of those.
She do that one, and I usually wind up having to help her walk to bed.
Yeah, but Pikachu, before I did that, I could buy a 22-ounce bottle of the wine. I guess it's considered wine cooler. It's the flavored beers or whatever they're called. I don't know.
Wine coolers.
Yeah, I guess that's what they are. I could get a 22-ounce bottle of those. Wouldn't quite finish it, and I'd be out. So I'm a cheap drunk. So that's why I don't drink. Buck says, Paul, you would like berry vodka, camber, and milk over ice. I don't know that I want to mix milk with any alcohol. I've seen what somebody drank some milk and chased it with whiskey, and I didn't like the other part. That made me sick. Made them sick too, but made me sick.
I don't like beer, but I'll drink it usually every couple of weeks, every couple of months. Brian, big farmhouse.
Hey, Brian, welcome in.
And simply to help keep the plumbing working, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Used to like scotch and milk. Okay. More power to you. Let's see. Melinda says, when I was a kid, like gin and pink lemonade. Now that sounds interesting. I'd probably do vodka and pink lemonade or rum and pink lemonade, not gin, but there's a lot of people that like gin.
But kind of vodka, you wouldn't need no gin.
No, I don't want no gin. Well, I have rum in there, and if I buy vodka, which I will probably be buying next month if I can, I'm going to be making some homemade vanilla extract out of that. And then I'll buy some more and make some homemade lemon extract and homemade orange extract. And then I might make some drunken cherries, depending on if I can get cherries. But we're on to number 17. And I'm going to butcher it, I know, but I'm giving my best shot. Poutine, A favorite dish of Quebec, and this is spelled Poutine, poutine, I guess. Again, a favorite dish of Quebec has what sauce added atop French fries and cheese curds? Is it A, gravy, B, marinara, or C, tartar sauce? So, poutine, a favorite dish of Quebec, has what sauce added atop French fries and cheese curds?
She bought 2 bottles of vodka the other day.
Yeah. A, gravy, B, marinara, or C, tartar sauce? Okay, let me go back up here and make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, so far we've got several places we could buy from, but we actually have one place about 8 miles from here that have really great prices on their stuff. So that's where we go to.
8 to 10.
Yeah, 8 to 10 miles. Paul said gravy. Brian said gravy. Paul said gravy. Jethro says gravy. Melinda says gravy. Linda says gravy. Mama Bear says ABC. And y'all are all correct. It is A, gravy. He would probably like that. Other than the fact that I don't know if he likes cheese curds or not.
They okay.
I like cheese curds if they're done right. I like French fries too. Petey likes French fries. It's taters. Petey likes taters. And I know Petey likes gravy on cream taters, so I know he'd probably like gravy. Yeah.
Right. I had one. Not a fan.
Not a fan. Okay. Well, see, now I don't know because I've never had poutine, so I don't know. But I guess it's something I could make and try. But then again, mine would be different from theirs because I don't know. So I say we.
Well, y'all know her. She's gonna add her own twist to it anyway.
Oh yeah. Vineyard Chicks. Well, I know Vineyard Farmhouse is in here. Is Vineyard Chicks in here? Okay, maybe I don't know. I didn't see them.
I ain't saying them.
Well, I just saw Nancy had said hi Vineyard Chicks. So I didn't know.
I won't say them.
Yeah, yeah. Paul, taters are pretty much good any way you do them. Pretty much. I have had some bad taters, believe me. Brian says I love French fries and I love gravy, but not together. Then says cheese curds are the bee's knees. Yeah. If you get them done right, Miss Linda, they are really good. And I've only ever had cheese curds a handful of times. First time I tried them, I didn't really like them, and then I found out they're supposed to have a squeak when you eat them. And when I ate them the next time, they had the squeak. They were a lot better. So yeah, a lot better. So anything you make can mess up every now and then. All right, we are on to number 18. What is the salted roe of a sturgeon called? A, sushi, B, calamari, or C, caviar? So again, what is the salted roe of a sturgeon called? A, sushi, B, calamari, or C, caviar? Well, no, those young ladies aren't in here. Okay.
Brenda is just wishful thinking on her part.
Okay. Paul said caviar. Melinda said C, caviar. Linda said C, caviar. Oh. No, it's 8:33 our time. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 8:05, 8:04. It's one of the kitty cats over a little bit. I don't know what they're into, but they're into something making noise.
Well, she probably knows what it was. She just looked over there and know it.
When she jumped, that was why. Okay, I see what she's doing. She's climbing up the shelf. I think it's Swinger. Second shelf.
That's where
Okay.
she's going into the kitchen towel basket.
That's your kitchen towel basket. Jethro said C. And everybody that said C, caviar, got this one right. The salted roe of sturgeon is caviar. Y'all, I have never eaten caviar. I'm not going to say I won't eat caviar. I'm just saying I have never eaten caviar. Because most caviar is extremely expensive. And we are on to number 19. Ernie, Elmer, Buckets, Ma, and Doc are just some of the elves who help advertise the sweet treats of what food brand? Is it A, Keebler, B, Nabisco, or C, General Mills?
Y'all don't know this, and I'm going to be disappointed.
So again, Ernie, Elmer, Buckets, Ma, and Doc are just some of the elves who help advertise the sweet treats of what food brand? A, Keebler, B, Nabisco, or C, General Mills? Okay, Paul says Keebler. Jethro says A, which is Keebler. Melinda said A, which is Keebler. Linda says Keebler. And I'll be honest with y'all, there's only one name in that list that I recognize. And because of that one name, I knew the answer. And I'm not saying the others haven't been in commercials or anything. I'm just saying I don't recognize their name. Because
there is that one main one.
The one main one is the head elf. And that's Ernie. I know Ernie.
Hey, Paul said Keebler, Jethro said A, Melinda said A, Linda said Keebler.
All of them said Keebler.
Anybody else?
And y'all are right. It is Keebler. Ernie is the head Keebler elf. Elmer, Bucket, Smot, and Doc are also Keebler elves as well. Excuse me. And the main commercial I ever really see them on for Keebler elf cookies is the fudge stripe cookies. That's the only one I can ever really remember. It's the fudge stripe cookies. For a long time, that's the only thing I thought Keebler made was fudge stripe cookies. But what do you think about it? That's the only commercial you ever see as a kid. That's the only thing you ever know they made.
That's why they advertised that one.
Yeah.
To appeal to the kids.
Mm-hmm. We are on question number 20, which is the last trivia question of the night. We'll see if anybody knows this one. Rice-A-Roni, Captain Crunch, and Life cereals are all food brands that PepsiCo acquired as part of their 2001 purchase of what company? Now again, Rice-A-Roni, Captain Crunch, and Life cereals are all food brands that PepsiCo acquired as part of their 2001 purchase of what company? Is it A, Post, B, Quaker Oats Company, or C, Millville? Linda said that was the best Keebler cookie. I'm going to be honest with you. That's probably one of the only Keebler cookies I really like. Paul said General Mills. Buck said General Mills. General Mills wasn't an option, y'all. Sorry. It's either Post, Quaker Oats Company, or Millville. Paul said Quaker Oats. Jethro said A. And A was Post. Okay. Then the Post, Mikey will eat anything. Well, sometimes you can say that and sometimes you can't. So I know a few Mikeys that will.
And there's a few months you still won't.
So YouTube did had a little man walking grocery store just walk out with handful keyboard cookies. No one stopped him. It's got that way nowadays. Most of them won't.
Like a little phase.
Have y'all noticed that Walmart has gone to that to use their self checkout in a lot of their stores? Not all of them so far, but in a lot of their stores, you have to be a Walmart member and pay $98 a year. Or one time, I think it's one time $98. If you do it by the month, it's like $10 or $11.99 a month to use their self checkouts.
And I think that's funny. Because not only are they getting to work for them for free, they're making you pay to work for them.
Yep. Well, are you wanting out? Go to the door. Nancy said, I'm still here. Okay, Nancy. I'm glad you're still here. Okay, Rice-A-Roni, Captain Crunch, and Life cereals are all food brands that PepsiCo acquired as part of their 2001 purchase of Quaker Oats Company. Yeah, I don't know if they are here or not, Jethro. I don't shop there. I've been seeing it on YouTube videos, TikTokies, Facebook, news articles, and everything else about it. So I don't know where it's at this point, but they say that in those areas there is a large sign that says Walmart members only self checkout, and has the price at $98. And you can pay that $98 payment at that time if you want to use self checkout. Yeah. I don't like using self checkout anyway, so if that's my only option is to pay $98 to use self checkout, or now quit rubbing off that. Go on, let her out, please. Yeah, she's gonna knock stuff off. I don't prefer using self checkout at all. But if you're telling me I have to use self checkout, then you ain't gonna charge me no $98 for it. That's for sure. Northern Illinois 40 members.
I just won't deal with it at all. It's called Amazon.
Yeah, Jethro, it may be faster, but it's also a fact that they want to check your receipt, want to check your budget, and which honestly I don't care if I'm checking my receipt. What gives me the problem on that is I did not ask to do self checkout, because when you go into stores and that's all they have open, I didn't ask to do self checkout. So therefore, I'm being forced to do something I didn't want to do.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
They're getting you to work for them for free.
Yeah.
And I mean, they don't even offer you a discount for using it.
Right.
Yeah. Now, if they're going to give me a 10% discount for using the self checkout, hey, let's rock.
Yeah. Now, that's like Aldi. You bag your own groceries, but you pay a lower price for those groceries than you do in stores like Walmart and other stores. Typically, it's even cheaper than Save-A-Lot and places like that to do and bag your own groceries. Now, if I'm getting a discount in some way for bagging my own groceries or checking myself out, I ain't got a problem with that. But if I'm taking a job away from somebody that could be over there making I don't care if it's minimum wage, making minimum wage, checking people out, at least they have money coming in to pay their bills.
And you also got to think, when you run across a problem, they had to bring a cashier over there to solve it for you anyway. And other things that have to be authorized, they have to bring a cashier over there to solve that for you anyway. Why not just keep a cashier at a regular cash register to run everybody through?
Yeah.
And they do their job. You get service. Everything's good. But now they want to make you work for them without even a discount for doing it.
Yeah.
And I sometimes convenience will cost you more than you realize.
Yeah. And there are people out there that like self checkout. Hey, more power to you. But I agree with Miss Linda on this. And Melinda said, Walmart don't pay me. I ain't checking my own groceries out. You don't give me vacay time or sick leave. Or where's my bonus raise? That's it. Where's my W-2s? Where do I get my tax refund back? You know,
Right.
and Miss like, don't get insurance, vacation time, IRA, or workman's comp. That's it, right there. You don't get any
Yeah,
of that.
you're giving them free labor by doing their job for them.
All they tell Jethro is have a good day. And see, that's fine. And it used to be that way here, but that's before self checkouts too. I'm just one of these. I don't shop. I don't shop there. That's my personal choice. I do not shop there. The only time I will ever go into a Walmart is if I cannot find what I am looking for somewhere else. And I'm going to be honest with you.
And Walmart's got an online thing to do things too.
Yeah.
So,
I can find what I'm looking for at Publix. If I can't find it anywhere else, if my only option is Walmart or Publix, I will go to Publix. And if that means I pay a little bit more, I pay a little bit more. I don't care. I'll give Publix my money because they have.
You get all kinds of service there.
Oh, yeah. We can be looking for something when we go in there.
Right, Belinda.
When we go into Publix, there could be anybody that works there. And if I can't find something or I'm looking for something, figure one can ask them, hey, can you tell me where such and such is? Not only will they tell you what aisle it is on, they will take you there and show you where it is at.
And help you find it.
Yes. And be really nice about it, not complain. They are the nicest people. And I think that's because, if I'm not mistaken, Publix is an employee-owned company.
They have a vested interest.
They have a vested interest because they get profit sharing on it. And we have yet to go in any Publix. There's two that we go to. I started going to this new one up here because it's closer. It's only, about 6 miles from the house versus the 10 for the other one.
Let's see. It's 8 miles.
8 miles, okay. So one's 8 and the other's about 12 or 14 because it's about 6 miles difference between them. And we can go into either one of them. And we have been told, if you can't find something or if it's not on our shelves, go to customer service and they will see if they can get it for you. And we did that, and they tried to get what I was looking for. They couldn't get that particular item I was looking for in, but that's okay. At least they tried. So 351 Cleveland, welcome in.
351.
So yeah, I will shop at Publix. I will shop at Aldi. I will shop at Save a Lot, Delray Farms. I'll even go to Kroger before I'll shop at Walmart. And that's just because I don't like Walmart. I've had a lot of bad experiences with Walmart, and I'm not putting the company down, other than the fact to say that the owners could do better. 1998, September 1998, my mom fell in a Walmart in Paducah. She broke her right hip. There was water in the floor near the freezer areas. And now, taking into account, there are ice crystals coming off of food stuff. But for the ice to have time to have melted to water was plenty of time for somebody to have walked by, checked the floors, or been notified that there was water on the floors or ice on the floors, and time to have cleaned it up, or at least put up a wet floor sign. My mom fell on that water that was in the floor and broke her right hip.
They're not too good at clean up now, man.
That's it. And there was not a lawyer willing to take a case for her for Walmart to pay her medical bills, because they said Walmart had in-house lawyers and would keep it tied up in court for the next 10 to 20 years to keep her from getting anything. And there was one lawyer in particular that told her, he said, ma'am, he said, I can tell you right now, if you had been in a car wreck and this happened to you, I could have got you 6 to 7 figures. He said, but because it happened in Walmart, I can't do nothing. He said, they will keep you tied up in court for 10 to 20 years until you just give up. He said, it's not worth it to you, and it's not worth it to any lawyer. And that's how Walmart is. They don't care. That they really don't care. Yeah, and at one time, we had gone about 3 or 4 years without going into a Walmart around here. and I needed an ingredient for something I was making. Could not find it anywhere else. And this was before I knew about Publix or going to Publix. And I went into a neighborhood market, Walmart neighborhood market. I found what I was looking for. And I told Piggy when I got out, I said, I will not be going back. Walnut. I said, I'll do without an ingredient. I'll swap the ingredient. I'll find something else to use, but I will not be going back to Walmart for any reason. And from 1998 until probably today, I've really only shopped in Walmart as a necessity. Now, when I lived in Alabama after we moved from Kentucky back to Alabama, I didn't have much choice because that was the only place that carried what I was looking for on grocery wise. I mean, no matter where I went, I didn't really have a choice. So it was Walmart. So I did shop there for, once a month for 5 or 6 years. But once I got to a point where I could shop at other places, I don't go there. And I don't hold anything against anybody that does. I mean, a lot of people like
I feel
Walmart.
sorry for some because a lot of folks, Walmart's the only game in town, so that's their only choice. So I feel sorry for those,
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I don't begrudge anybody shopping at Walmart. You like Walmart, that's fine. If that's the only place you've got to shop, I understand. Um, it's just that and the last times that Piggy and I went into Walmart looking for stuff, their shelves were bare. And I'm not talking about grocery store, I'm talking about anything. If you're looking for anything in electronics, the shelves are bare. You're looking for yarn, the shelves are bare. Looking thing for in the materials.
That's because they got so much of it online, they ain't stocking it in stores anymore. They keep it in the warehouses because they're trying to do like Amazon.
Yeah, and then what you do see on the shelves, some of it's out of date. You look at the expiration date on it, and you're either right there at it or past it. And I'm not going there. But y'all, it is 8:51 my time. I'm getting ready to go eat me a bite, fix me a salad up. I don't know if anybody else is live tonight. I know Gillum Farms is not doing chilling with the Gillums tonight. They will be back next Saturday night. I don't think Troy is live tonight. But if anybody knows of anybody that is live or going to have a live tonight, please drop the link if you can. Or just tell us what channel it is and we can go check it out. We got a cat wanting out. It's either Heartfoot. You can tell we get to where we can tell these cats apart. Also, yeah, Miss Linda, there a lot of them really are. And the ones that aren't that I have seen are the ones that deal strictly with grocery and not with other things. Because I know Aldi, I don't have a problem finding anything in Aldi when I'm looking. Save a Lot, they changed out a lot of their product, but they still have full shelves. I know Publix, I never have a problem with empty shelves in Publix.
Yeah, but we saw Lazy Days was live.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still are, but I know they're going for a while.
Yeah. There's a lot of places I don't shop. And I'm just going to say, I don't have a problem. Anybody shopping anywhere they want to shop, that's your business, what you do, where you spend your money. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Jethro said 2 of the CVS stores shut down. Jethro, it's not just 2, honey. There's like 1,000 and something that's been shut down countrywide.
Yeah, there's a lot of stores that are shutting down hundreds of their locations because of current conditions in some places.
Yeah, I saw it titles 1,026 CVS stores shutting down. And that is across the United States. So yeah, there's about 1,000 something of them. And there's some grocery stores that are going bankrupt, shutting down. I don't know which ones. I did not see it. Just said major grocery store. I don't know which one it is. I'm hoping we're getting some new grocery stores over here on Cleveland Highway. They've got a big building process going. I don't know what they're putting in there because I haven't seen anything yet. Just they cleared out a lot of land and getting ready to start building. But
I know I'd love to see the stores we shop at come in over here.
Oh, I would love to see Aldi and Delray Farms do a second location and put a Save a Lot over here. But I doubt they will. And they might the Aldi, but I doubt they will the other two.
I know it gets built up pretty good over there. They're gonna be wanting to be close
to
business there.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Best Buy shutting down too. Yes, some of them are. I know. I saw that. There's a lot of places
like
shutting down.
There's a lot of different stores that are shutting down locations all over the states.
Yeah. Well, everybody, y'all have a great evening. Have a good weekend. Drop by and see us tomorrow night on Piggy's Pedals, the Piggy Way at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And also, we have videos coming out Monday. Y'all don't want to miss Mondays. It's good, y'all. Sweet Hawaiian crock pot chicken. That was good. Oh my gosh, it was good.
It was.
And then I will be making oatmeal raisin cookies this week for a video for Friday because those oatmeal raisin cookies are going in the freezer so I can ship them to Ernie at River Rat 3030. And then the following Monday, I will be doing a Cooking Basics 101 video. Not this Monday, but the next Monday, which I believe is the I don't know what day that is. Around the 1st, 2nd, something like that. I think it's the 1st of April. I'll be doing Cooking Basics 101, which will be rice. So giving y'all a heads up of what's going on there. So y'all have a great evening. Have a wonderful weekend. We love y'all.